Hello, welcome. You're watching Times Now with me, Shivya Malhotra, and currently the vibe is all about Raksha Bandhan. So why not actually engage in the conversation with the team of Raksha Bandhan? Welcome all of you. Welcome,
Thank you very
Akshay.
much.
And first of all, congratulations for this movie. Akshay, after a long time, we are going to have a family drama wherein it is going to be full-on entertainer. How does it feel? I mean, your first reaction?
It feels great. It feels lovely, and it feels it's great to return to feelings. And it's a kind of a film where not many people have tried their hand on, because after 35-40 years, anybody is making a movie on brothers and sister relationship, and such a simple film, and such a relationship which is there in every household, and we have not done that. And I was surprised myself, and I was taken aback that nobody has ever tried that. And when Anand Rai told me about the story on the phone, that he realized, and he also realized because of pandemic, because we all were sitting at home and we were all with our families, and we were all investing our own time, all the 24 hours we were investing in the family, with the family. So he realized, let's make a movie like this, and in 10 minutes I said, yes, let's do it. So he started writing it, and here we are. After the pandemic, we are releasing the film with a U certificate, which is a great thing for us. And the best part about the film, I've watched the film, it's a very simple film. See, this बहुत साधारण picture hai, talks about family, values, brothers and sisters, and shot in a very simple way. And Dil Se Bani film.
It will connect to the audience.
Everybody.
Yes.
It is not audience only. It will connect to everybody.
Yes.
I remember I was shooting just now few weeks back. I was shooting in London, and there were foreign crews. I was just talking to them. They asked me about my next movie, and I was there. So what is Raksha Bandhan? So I told them about it. It's about brothers and sisters. So they got to my notice that nobody makes a movie on brothers and sisters, even in Hollywood also.
And also congratulations Smriti, Sehaj and Deepika for your debut. How was it, Smriti? I mean, it's a great opportunity to share screen with Akshay. There is Bhumi, Anand Rai is directing the film. How was it? What was your first reaction when you got the role?
I mean, it was very ecstatic. I was on cloud 9, and yeah, I mean, I have been wanting to work wanting to come to Mumbai and work, and I just get the call that you gave this audition and you've been locked for the role. So it was the moment of my life, and I was very happy.
And Akshay sir also got 4 sisters whom you took to shopping. Whose idea was that, and what happened, Sadia? When he took you for a shopping, I think.
We were playing Ludo, and मैं इनसे हाँ बता.
नहीं बता मैं तो
बता.
नहीं मैं
अरे बता.
You guys went to shopping in Lucknow? Yeah. Whose idea was that? I mean, it's
we've shopped everywhere, every city. We shopped in Hyderabad, we shopped in Jaipur, we shopped in Indore, we shopped in Calcutta.
जहाँ शॉपिंग कैलकाटा में जहाँ नहीं भी कर पाए वहाँ पर भी हमारे पास आया.
It's like a pre-Raksha Bandhan gift.
Yes,
on your side.
It's already started for us.
But Sadia, like we saw you last in Shikara, and this is also one of like a big opportunity for you as well. How did it go? Like on the sets, off screen also we can see that bonding, in all those videos which are now surfacing. How was the experience?
Pretty great. I remember after my first film, I took some time to pick the second one, because my idea was that अगला जो भी करूँगी वो बहुत अच्छा होगा. It has to have all the elements. I was desperately waiting, actually praying for a project that is like, and I couldn't have asked for a better one. When I got to know it's Akshay sir, I was thrilled.
Considering he's very professional as an actor and also fun-loving. So, were there any moments on sets where he was, pulling your leg and Sehaj? Did all those fun moments happen? Like, pulling your leg and making some jokes and cracking all those jokes.
They have cracked jokes on me.
But I must say that there is never a dull moment with him. He always makes us laugh. ये मूछे हमारे eyebrows में लगा देते थे, मूछों upper lips पे लगा देते थे. बहुत सारी मस्ती करी, खाना खाया. Jokes तो हर time इनके on रहते हैं.
But amongst the four, who is the naughtiest one did you find?
सादिया.
कब से?
What makes you say so?
सादिया आज से.
इसी वक्त से.
That's not really true.
But what makes you say so?
अभी ये इलायची खा रही थी. And she has eaten the अंदर का जो इलायची के दाने होते हैं. And then she is asked क्या खा रही है, तो then she has put उसका छिलका दे दे, ये खा ले तू.
That's not true. आप इनसे पूछ लो कौन.
अरे क्या किया था बता.
इनसे पूछ लो who's the naughty one. अभी दीपिका से पूछो.
नहीं पहले बता ये किया कि नहीं.
या she did that. वो खा के उसने निकाला, मेरा हाथ पकड़ा और ऐसे पकड़ा दिया उसने.
वो कोई छिलका देता है इलायची का.
आपने
वो भी ऐसे मुंह से ऐसे रगड़ के तूने दिया है.
In general also, who is the foodie one amongst the four?
फूडी तो हम
सब हैं.
हम पांचों. ये
Train also.
He connected over food.
हाँ, yeah, actually food has connected us.
Then I should also join.
I remember
Yeah.
Bhumi also
You like
used
food?
to.
Oh, I'm a Punjabi, no, as you said.
Yeah, as you said, and which you don't know Punjab to speak Punjabi.
Because I'm born and brought up in Delhi, no?
तो
My mom just speaks
मैं भी
in
Delhi का हूँ,
Punjabi
but
with
I
the
still know
relatives who know
Punjabi.
how to speak Punjabi.
so now you better when you go back start learning Punjabi now.
Yeah, I'll tell her. Akshay has asked me to learn Punjabi.
Yeah, you should.
But also, you know, when we speak about bonding, you have a sister also. Like there is this emotional connect between you two. But back then, when she entered your lives, how was it? How did your lives change?
My life changed. Everything changed in my life. My parents' love was divided. Was actually given more attention to her than me. कोई भी घर में कुछ भी गलत होता था मुझे इल्ज़ाम दिया, मतलब मैं करता था. So क्योंकि she was a devi and I was a rakshas. So everything changed.
But also, you know, when you guys grew up, I have seen like brothers are like very protective of their sisters, especially when they go to college. You know, all that zone comes in कि मेरी बहन के आसपास कोई लड़का ना दिख जाए. You know, were you like that as a brother?
No, I was not like that.
And so, what kind of like? Of course, you must be protective of her. So, what is the bonding between you two
She
now?
is more protective.
She is more protective.
Yeah, she handles me much more than I handle her.
But Deepika, when we talk about this bonding, you also have a sibling?
Yes, I do. I have a younger sister.
Oh, young. Oh,
Yeah.
Then when we speak about bonding between two sisters, it's totally like different, because there are moments like in brothers and sisters, they might not be sharing everything, but between sisters, it's like it's an open relationship. So how is it between you two? You guys share everything from secrets to like clothes also?
Everything. Everything. I think if you've seen in the trailer, हम समोसे के लिए झगड़ते हैं. हमारे घर पे भी यही होता है. Just मेहमान जा रहा है. It's like bye, bye, bye. And then we directly go to the food. That's the first thing that we do.
That's neat.
So that's our relationship, and हम मतलब
और
इतने
वो कभी ये भी होता है ना, कभी मेहमान कुछ गिफ्ट लाया था.
ओह!
अरे इसकी क्या जरूरत थी?
दे दो.
भाई और जैसे ही गया आज खोलो.
That happens during खर्ची, you
अपना
know.
बाद
when-
में खोलो, पहले बहन का खोलो.
हाँ.
पर
वो जो
जिसके हाथ में पकड़ा दिया उसका है, मतलब ऐसी वाली चीज.
हाँ.
दोनों को बांटने
मुझे
That's
देखे
also
गए, मुझे
true.
देखे गए.
Can't share. But then when parents say, no, don't give, and we're like, why are you saying
No, that
Please
happens.
don't say this,
That
let them
that
live.
happens during money. You know, वो जो कभी खर्ची देते हैं, like अरे क्या कर रहे हैं ना, मेरे दिमाग में like अरे नहीं चाहिए मुझे. नहीं.
मेरे साथ भी किया था.
This is a very
Then she says,
no.
I'm taking it as a blessing.
Yeah.
No, but that's
ये
something.
कमाल की राशि वाली लाइन तूने दी थी.
No. I didn't. I can't say this right now, but I'll talk to you.
Well, it seems like you guys had a lot of fun on this sets, but also when it comes to learning, learning process, Sahaj, as I said, you're making a debut. You must have gone through a long process. There is Bhumi, Anand sir, Akshay to support you. What was the learning process like? How did it, how did this project, how will this project help you in the further upcoming movies which you will sign?
तो जैसे कि मेरी पहली फिल्म है, कैमरा मैंने कभी कैमरा को फेस किया ही नहीं था. जैसे सर बोलते कि हमको कैमरा पता ही नहीं था कहाँ है, बट ही इज़ सो एक्सपीरियंस. आई रिमेंबर कि एक शॉट था जब वो बोलते थे कि एक्शन, और मैं लेट आ रही थी. अक्षय सर सेड 3 सेकंड्स पे आई हो, और मैंने लिटरली 3 सेकंड काउंट किया और मैं आई, एंड द टाइमिंग वाज राइट.
When we speak of Raksha Bandhan, it also takes me to those school times when we used to tie Rakhis to, you know, boys in class. Did it ever happen to you, like girls coming
No, it
and tying
happened
the
to a friend
Rakhi?
of mine. उसने अपने आप को बाथरूम में बंद कर दिया था और वो खड़े she was knocking the door. She started crying and मुझे उसको राखी बांधनी है, दरवाजा क्यों बंद कर दिया? वो बाथरूम में बैठ गया जाके, वो कह रहा मैं नहीं आऊँगा बाहर, मैं नहीं आऊँगा.
ये कब की बात है?
But it never happened with you, like in college or school, or you know?
नहीं हुआ.
No, happened with any of you guys? Like, did you ever tie Rakhi to boys in school? Like, you know?
There was this once,
छोटे में, I mean-
अभी मेरे को याद आया, अब मैं स्कूल में थी और एक लड़का था, उसको मेरे पे क्रश था, तो मैं ना स्पेसिफिकली राखी के दिन उसके पास राखी लेके गई, तो उसने राखी बांधी और निकाल के कहता मंगलसूत्र बांध दो.
मैंने राखी दिया, वो बोलता मंगलसूत्र बांध.
मैंने उसको बोला आई न्यू दैट ही हैज आस्क्ड मी आउट और व्हाटएवर, तो अब मेरे को सबके सामने उसको राखी बांधनी थी, तो मैं बोला यू नो इट्स राखी टुडे एंड आई वांट टू टाई यू राखी, विल यू बी माय ब्रदर. तो पहले तो बड़ा उतर गया और फिर साइड होकर कहता उसको मंगलसूत्र निकाल के बांध दो.
After a long time, we are going to have a family entertainer, and the audience is surely going to love it. We are loving the trailer, of course. Bhumi, you are once again going to share the screen with Akshay Kumar. How was the experience this time? Was it different? How was the vibe? Take us to the journey.
You know, it's honestly, this is my third collaboration with Akshay sir. You know, I first collaborated with him right at the start of my career with a very, very career-changing film for me. You know, Toilet Prem Katha
Yes.
was a very, very important film for me. And from then to now, our relationship has only gotten thicker. And I've realized that he's such an authentic person because he's exactly the way he was back then. Warm, supportive, loving, full of life, disciplined. Nothing about Akshay sir has changed. I just feel like I've found out more facets about him, and I'm so excited because, you know, I'm kind of you know, my circle, it's like a circle because actually sir, Toilet Prem Katha bhi 11 August ko
11th August, it was the
so
same day.
mere liye it's a circle with him, and to be a part of a film like Raksha Bandhan, you know, एक तो मेरा dream था कि when will I get a chance to be directed by Anand sir, you know, and this was my dream as an actor, you know, as a female actor, because the way he portrays his women is just, it's rare, you know, and the way sir portrays a man-woman relationship is rare, and just human relationships, and Raksha Bandhan is just that. But you know, as you rightly said, after so long, there's a family entertainer, a film that you can take your toddler to your grandparents.
Yes.
The entire family can sit together and watch this film, and I'm so excited because I've not had an opportunity to do that with my own films in a very long time.
Yes, of course, and I mean the title itself is, you know, like as you said, it's an emotion, and it's connected to our roots and culture. So that is what is it about. But what was it first thought, you know, when you decided to make this film? Because as I said, after a long time we are getting to see a family entertainer, and now a movie wherein you have magnificently, you know, portrayed a relationship between siblings.
No, very personally, I'll tell you, the reason to make this film was I needed certain correction in myself, you know, first of all in myself, was I realized that in last few decades, and especially last 7-8 years, we have, me, people around me, we have been acted little more smarter than required. We don't have to be that smart. We don't need to be, we are humans, we have to be, you know, God has given us that kind of thing. We should be emotional about things, we should be sensitive about things, we should respect each other, we should fall in love. That's very important. And this all happened, you know, nature gave us time at the point of pandemic when we were sitting in our homes, and I realized that actually it is all about love, yeah. You have to, nothing is bigger than bonding, nothing is bigger than family, nothing is bigger than those relationships. I think we have lost that value in last few years. Let's get back there. Let's correct ourselves. बहुत कुछ करना है professionally, but there is a person in you who needs to be fed well with love and affection, and the core thing is your family.
But also when you were selecting the star cast, what was in the mind? Because there are 4 newcomers. I mean, Sadia we have seen in Shikara also, but there are people who are, I mean, the other co-stars who are, you know, making their debut. So what was the thought process? How did the selection process go? And it was very important when you were making a film like that, that emotion, you know, should come out on the screen for the audience to watch, and it should look natural. So did it all happen naturally amongst you all, and you know, was there an effort required? How was it?
No, there is a certain, you know, a process when you are making a film like Raksha Bandhan, and you decide that I should have with Akshay Kumar as a brother, and there's 4 girls, 4 newer girls with, you know, they should come without baggage. ये सारा चल रहा होता है as a maker.
Yes.
This is there. But the toughest part was this casting for me, which is, and the frame will tell you. Your frame will tell you why she's there. There is Akshay Kumar on the hoarding, on this picture. These 4 girls are there, but she is owning it and taking the responsibility of the film so beautifully in front of you. This is very rare, you know. And I'm telling you, as a director, I am very thankful to actors like her who are so secured, and they are contributing not to just by playing a character, but contributing to the film which director wants to make. So I'm really proud of Bhumi as an actor.
But yes, as you said, I mean, on this screen and off the screen also, they're having videos that are circulating on social media wherein Akshay's bonds with his 4 sisters can be seen. How did you gel up with the co-stars? How was the experience? Because
oh my God, we've had so much fun. You know, I always tell Anand sir that, you know, the energy that you see in the film was the energy on set. We had become one family. You know, our lunches, like कोई अपने घर से कुछ खाना ला रहा है, आनंद से अक्षय से हमेशा कुछ arrange कर रहे हैं, and while having that lunch there were laughs, and you know, there was so much like comedy हो रही थी यार. It was just, I was like, and between action and cut there was magic. You know, because there was so much faith and trust that we had on each other. You know, something that Anand sir told me is like, yaar, I want to make this film with people that are just honest and heart. He's like, वरना मेरी कहानी में वो energy नहीं आएगी. And even the crew, even like everybody that was behind the scenes, he wanted like people that were all heart, and you'll see that energy in the film. Especially the 4 girls, they are so phenomenal in the movie. They are so sweet, you know, it's there. They all are, they are just starting off, and they've put in such hard work, and you know, I just felt like it's such a great opportunity, because for me also as an actor, you know, A, to be directed by sir, and B, to kind of, you know, work with these 4 amazing girls that have a different energy.
but also, were there some moments wherein you actually got emotional because you also have a sister? And when we speak about that bonding between siblings, a bonding between 2 sisters is different, because I also have an elder sister I can relate to. How is it between you 2? I mean, even when I say going back to that teen age wherein maybe we don't get open up that much, especially the younger ones, and how it naturally develops years later when we just, you know, become like buddies.
Like for me and my sister has always been extra open with me. we've never had any, you know, we've been quite honest with her. And she's my best friend, she's my partner in crime. We fight over the silliest things, but we are each other's biggest supporters, you know. People often ask us, you know, what's your fondest memory of Raksha Bandhan? And for me, it is actually waking up and tying my sister Rakhi and her tying me a Rakhi. You know, and that's my fondest memory. So she's my heart.
Do you guys often fight?
All the time. But like, 60 seconds भी last नहीं करती हैं हमारी लड़ाइयाँ। एकदम ऐसा लड़ते और सेकंड में मोमेंट भूल ही जाते कि लड़ाई हुई थी।
But is it like often or just like once in a blue moon?
रोज रोज
Two sisters can't survive without a fight.
हाँ,
I
आई
think.
फील ना ये जो सिबलिंग रिलेशनशिप ही इतनी सुंदर होती है ना कि थ्रू थिक एंड थिन आप एक दूसरे को मतलब लोहे के चने चबा सकते हो,
Right.
लेकिन कोई और नहीं कुछ कह सकता।
Very
ये
true, very true.
कोई और नहीं लगे।
Yeah.
अगर कभी कभी मम्मी हमें डांट देती है ना, हम टीम बन जाते हैं। So that's the beauty of it.
Yes, but also I want to ask about the idea behind titling it Raksha Bandhan only. Like, how did it come?
Unlearning, as I said. Why you have to be very smart enough to make people think कि ओह कितना मुश्किल से सोचा होगा। नहीं, it's a straight emotion of Raksha Bandhan. Let's title it Raksha Bandhan.
Keeping it very simple and it touching the audience hearts.
Let it flow.
Yes, letting it flow. But also in the movie, we see Akshay Kumar taking the responsibility of his sisters, you know, working hard to get them married off. You know, in India, maybe especially in the middle class families, there is a natural that pressure when they have 2 daughters or 3 daughters, like they have to get them married off, they need to have that much of savings in their pocket. Like it's natural, which I have observed because as I said, we both are also sisters, that stress and which comes along with the responsibility. Did you ever observe around you before you entered the film industry, in the family or maybe in your friend circle?
Absolutely. You know, what we are showing in the film is a reflection of what exists in our country. You know, definitely, you know, things are changing. Our girls are empowered and it's only going to keep getting more and more. But the truth of the matter is that, you know, it is years of social conditioning, generations and generations of conditioning that will take time to leave. And, you know, it's films like Raksha Bandhan that are going to help in the cause of it becoming better. And I've seen it with my friends, you know, they've had the pressure moment they've gotten out of college. You know, luckily I didn't have to go through that, or like, you know, in my family we've never had that. हमारी फैमिली में तो उल्टा था, लेकिन मेरे दोस्तों के साथ मैंने देखा है, मेरे एक्सटेंडेड कज़न्स के साथ मैंने देखा है कि, यू नो, कॉलेज होते ही शादी करो, और उनकी फैमिलीज़ पे जो प्रेशर होता है, यू नो, कि करवानी है, एंड obviously something that I don't understand, and I really hope कि, you know, अच्छे रोल मॉडल्स के साथ अच्छी ऐसी हमारी फिल्में देख के लोगों की ये सोच भी बदलेगी.
Well, that was a lovely conversation. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Times Now wishes you all the best.
Thank you so much.